Welcome to Literary Classics Theater. One thing I'm going to explain before this video is that the things that take place in this video may not necessarily be the way that things happened in the book. It's meant to entertain yet inform at the same time. So if I were to do it exactly the way in the book, it would probably be like a 3-hour movie. And since the class isn't even an hour, barely an hour long, we're just going to make it funny. So, enjoy. Why, Mr. Bennet, did you know that someone new has just moved in to Netherfeld? No, I didn't. Yes, and he's a man, and you must meet with him immediately, so that he can meet our daughters, and he can marry one of them, 'cause then we'll be rich. Filthy, stinking rich, I tell you, 'cause all I care about is money. That's all anyone cares about. We need to be rich. Rich, 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 I tell you, rich! Mwahaha. I will not meet with him. But you must, you must! But I will not. Well, then I shall not speak to you until you do. See if I care. Jane, would you like to dance with me? Certainly. Da 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 da. Sometime later. Jane, would you dance with me again? Sure. Da 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 da. Oh, I do believe that Mr. Bingley likes Jane. He danced with her twice. That must mean he wants to marry her, and we're going to be filthy, stinking rich. Mwahaha. Mr. Darcy, wouldn't you like to dance? No, I do not like to dance. It is stupid. But dancing is so much fun. I do not like to dance unless a girl is worthy of my time, and so far there are no girls here who are worthy at all. What about Miss Elizabeth Bennet? She is tolerable, but I do not like her, so I will not dance with her. I just don't really like her that much. So stop wasting your time trying to get me to dance, and why don't you go dance with your date? Okay. Sha-la-la-la. I heard all those horrible things he said about me. And how dare he say horrible things about me? How dare he? I'm going to tell everyone that he's a disagreeable man, which means I really, really don't like him. And nobody should like him either. And he'll never get married. So, whoa. You know, Elizabeth, maybe you shouldn't spend so much time with Mr. Darcy. I mean, after all, I like him. Will you just stop, okay? Why should I? I think I just told you I like him. So back off. No, I won't. I'll do whatever I want. You'll pay. Oh, you'll pay. I'll get you when you're sleeping. I'll get you, I'll get you, I'll get you. Yeah, I'm not scared of you. See, now you made me mess up my hair. La la la. Dear Jane Bennet, Mr. Darcy and my family are headed back to London for the winter, where Mr. Bingley will be marrying Mr. Darcy's sister, Georgina. So you should probably just back off and leave him alone, because you're too poor to marry my brother. So just like quit. Don't even try, crazy girl, because you suck. So when you walk me hammer money, ha 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 ha. Tra-la-la-la. Elizabeth, will you marry me? I will not marry you, Mr. Collins. Excuse me? You're really annoying. I don't like you at all. Yeah, sure you don't want to marry me. I don't. Yeah, you just keep telling yourself that, honey. Mr. Collins, I don't want to marry you. I really, really don't like you. Sure you don't. Yeah, whatever. Then I'll just marry your good friend, Charlotte Lucas. My best friend? That's creepy. You can't just go ask me to marry you, and when I turn you down, marry my best friend. Sure I can. Watch me. Charlotte, will you marry me? Yes, I will marry you. Yay, victory for me, because I'm so awesome. Charlotte, how could you marry that toad? He's such annoying. We don't have that much money, and he has lots of money. We need money, so I have to marry him. But you should marry for love, not for money. I don't have the same choices as you do, Elizabeth. I'm going to marry Mr. Collins and be very happy in a very happy home with stability. Okay, whatever. But he's a toad. Yes, I know. He's very annoying. Yes, I know. Okay, whatever. Oh, Mr. Wickham, why are you and Mr. Darcy not friends? Well, you see, my dear, my father left him all the money, or most of it, anyway. And, well, basically, he wouldn't give me any, because he's real selfish. He had it all to himself. What selfish. Why won't he give me any money? Oh, Mr. Wickham, I love you so much. Mr. Darcy's done you so wrong. And I love your family's money, dear. Or I love the fact that you have any money, because I'm so poor, because I spent all my money like gambling. Yeah, that sucks. Dear Lydia, even though that you are Elizabeth's sister, and I used to like her, I really like you now. Will you elope with me? Oh, of course, Mr. Wickham. I will go anywhere with you. Take me with you. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. Tra-la-la-la. Lydia, how could you elope with Mr. Wickham? Do you have any idea of the embarrassment that you've caused this family? But I love him, Mother. Well, you are so lucky that your uncle went up to get Mr. Wickham to marry you, and that he paid him so he would marry you. Otherwise, our family would be brought upon shame, which you've already done. But we're just trying to make it better. You are so much trouble. I'm never speaking to you again. I don't care if you are my daughter. Oh, but Mother, please. Shush. You are shame upon this family. Shame, I tell you, shame. Elizabeth, let me make something very clear to you. I do not want you to marry my nephew. When he proposes to you, you must refuse. I will do no such thing. I think it is very rude of you. Why do you not want me to marry him? I do not think you are a suitable match for him. I do not want you together. You are too poor, and he has too much money. It is just not done. Well, I will not promise to do anything that I don't want to do. If I want to marry him, I'll marry him. Good day. Well, good day to you, too. Oh, Mr. Darcy, thank you so much for paying Mr. Wickham to marry Lydia. That would have been a terrible shame upon our family. It was no trouble, my dear. It was the right thing to do. Elizabeth, I still love you. And I think maybe you love me, too. Will you please marry me? Oh, I will, Mr. Darcy, I will. I love you so much. And then Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy got married. And Jane married Mr. Bingley because Miss Bingley was just being really mean. He really did like her all along. The end.